Who could it be? I don't know. I don't know who could be. What's up, YouTube? Leon here, and today I'm going to be playing some Crash Nitro Kart. And for the reason being that the new Crash game just came out not too long ago. Hopefully you don't hear anything in the background. There's some like cars and stuff going on, but yep, the new Crash Team Racing is out, the remade one, and I'm waiting for the PC version, which probably will come sooner or later. So in the meantime, I'm getting ready for that game by playing CNK, because a lot of the tracks, I think all of the tracks from this game are in CTR remake, in the remake. So I actually never really played this game too much, so that's why I'm trying it out. But so far I am pretty surprised at how faithful it is to the original one is like. So it's pretty fun so far. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Where do I have to go now? Yeah, this is more of like it's not really a full, I don't know if it's gonna be a full let's play. Am I on the boss? I guess I'm on the boss. But it's more like me just wanting to play CTR again. I would have played the original one, but I played that so many times, and I just want to play a little bit something new. And it's nice to see that Crash Nitro Kart is very faithful to the original. My cousins had this game, and I only played like, I don't know how many matches of this game, but actually sitting down and playing it, I messed that up. I've been enjoying it. There's a lot of cool and interesting things in this game. I'm sorry if I get quiet. It's because I'm concentrating. It's a very hard game to talk over. I guess the best thing, let's just talk about Crash Bandicoot. Oh my gosh. And how much I love this series. It's just a childhood series of mine. I actually started with the third game, Crash 3. And I went backwards from there. So I played 3, 2, and then I got myself 1. Way later. In the PS1's lifespan. I think I got the first game when the PS2 was new at the time. And I'll stand by that. Oh my gosh. The first one isn't that great. I think all the good stuff about Crash Bandicoot came in. It all came in 2 and later. Where the heck am I going? I'm like messing things up. I'm just trying to make it exciting, that's it. But yeah, if I was gonna pick a favorite platforming game, I'm in the book of 2. Crash 2 is probably the best and more pure platforming game. With 3 being a second, and of course 1, and then whatever else, like Twin Sanity and Wrath of Cortex. I actually never sat down and played Twin Sanity, so I can't really say too much about it. But the little I've played of it, I wasn't too impressed with it. It just seemed like a really messy game. Yeah, the one Crash game that I played the most of is would be surprising, but I played the most of CTR. CTR was my most played Crash Bandicoot game, and I remember how I got it too. My aunt, I was at the store with my aunt, Sears specifically, and then I just kind of like, hey, can I get this game? It would just like pretty much new. Crash Team Racing was new at the time. Do I care about these cutscenes? Yeah, when I got this game, this is like the only game I played. It was just perfect during the time I got it. I went to cousin's house a lot, cousin's places a lot, and I just showed him this game and pretty much beat the game like 5 times in a row or something like that. Something ridiculous. Did all the cups, unlocked all the characters, got everything in that game. And I actually did it recently, maybe like 2 years ago. And I still enjoy it as much as I did back when it first came out. It's just such a weird game. Naughty Dog really hit it out of the park with a racing kart game. That, and I haven't really played too much of any Mario Kart games, so I don't really have too much of an opinion on Mario Kart. I just know it's a lot easier to control and maintain speed in CTR, and I think in a racing game that's like the best thing you can do, right? Let's just stick with Crash. I know it's boring sticking with the main character, but it's the character, man. The Mario of this game. I'm not super familiar. Oh, I think I've seen. Oh god, the emulation. See how this is gonna go. As you can see, I'm not playing this on original technology. And I'm gonna when this game comes out for PC, when like I get it for myself, these tracks are gonna mess me up so much, just because I don't know them as well as the original. Of course, in the original game, I know every track pretty much like the back of my hand, because I played it so much. And one thing I want to comment about the new one, was it nitro-fueled, is man, they really did get it right. I think this time they got it right. And I'm just saying that because the remake of the trilogy, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, while it's pretty decent, there's just things that they keep changing about it for some reason. The art is fine. I think the main thing that really annoyed me the most was just the way the game handled and the sound effects. For some reason, they really had to change the sound effects. Just like they just weren't as good as the originals. What's breaking this game? Yeah, just comparing them, because I did play the original one, Crash Bandicoot 2, same time I played CTR, which was again 2 years ago, and all the sound effects in that game were fantastic. They just did a really good job at just making sure every sound was important in some way. And in the remake, a lot of the sounds that you would expect to hear just weren't there, and that's what was really annoying about the remake, at least for me. And I think the CTR remake and the trilogy remake were made by different studios. So the trilogy remake was made by Vicarious Visions, while the CTR remake was Beanox, which is really interesting, I think. Alright, we won a race, easy. This game is also significantly easier than CTR. Pretty easy game. But that doesn't stop it from being pretty fun.
The boost gauge will only boost
Stop.
your cart.
Stop tutorializing me, please. I know how to play. Clockwork Wumpa. I think the cups might be a little bit more challenging. That's how they were in CTR. What?
Careful, you are out of bounds.
How was I out of bounds? What was that? Whatever. Let me save this clock for a 10 Wumpa. Alright, here's a level I'm not too familiar with. Well, I'm not familiar with any of these levels. Let's just get that out of the way. One of the most amazing things about the new CTR game, from what I've been watching, was just it just looks so good. I think that they did a really good job that time in comparison to the Trilogy's Vicarious Visions game. And when you have 10 Wumpas, clock lasts forever. Don't attack your friends. And this game has weird teammate mechanics I don't understand. Stole my junk. And I also don't even know half of these characters. It goes the same with the new game too. They're adding all the newer Crash characters, which I don't know. Ooh, you mother effer. Can I make the jump? Nope. Whoa! Oh no, is this gonna be my first lost match? Come on, man. This track is very weird. It's like first time playing the castle level in CTR. It's like 90-degree angle turns. It's really weird. Yeah, let me talk more about this game specifically. And whoever did this game, is it Universal Interactive? I'm not sure if that's the developer or the publisher. But the people who developed this game did a very good job at giving the same feel as the classic one did, which is great. I'm actually really surprised how faithful it is to the original game. It is. And here's someone behind me. This Dingle Dial. Get wrecked, Dingle Dial, you touched my shield. Did it. My teammate was in last place. What the heck, Coco? I don't need your tutorial. I know how to play, I think. I think my only problem with this game so far is maybe the graphics aren't as... They're not bad. It's not a bad looking game. It's just not unique for its time, I think. There's a lot of games that look like this. Yeah, maybe I should have actually played this game at my cousin's when they had it. Just seems like a very well built kart racer. They also are doing I think Mario Kart 7 did it, right? Where they... Oh my gosh. Who did that? I don't like it either. Oh my god. There's so many traps in this level. Cracking voice. Is this the airship level of this game? Rainbow Road? What does this do? Got a triple bowling ball. Dude, get out of the way. Teammate. You were better when you were in last place. Not bothering me. Yeah, like as I was saying, didn't Mario Kart 7 do the transforming car thing? So that means Nintendo copied this game, right? I don't know, maybe Maybe Sonic did it first, I don't know. But this is actually a pretty interesting level. Kind of long. And it's very hazardous. Seems like getting hit any time on this level will just put you all the way back to last place. One thing I've noticed about the new one, it doesn't seem like there's any type of rubber banding like you'd have in Mario Kart or any other kart racer. There might be a little bit of it, but it seems like you can really get ahead of the competition in that game. Rubber banding isn't that much of a bad thing. It is a bad thing when it's too much. He's a slime man. Okay, whatever. Weird mimes. Just keep adding weird characters to this game. To the Crash series. Shut up, Aku Uka Uka. Uka Uka these nuts. Alright, let's go fight the mimes. Phenomena Championship. Another thing I liked about the Crash Bandicoot games is the items. The items don't feel like they break the game. I can't even shoot this thing off me. Oh my gosh. This boss is balls. That bubble is super hard to dodge. It seems like it has like a little bit of homing on it. See that? Get this shit off me. Oh, one interesting thing too, this game runs at 60, unlike the other games. Even the new one does not run at 60. I'm not sure about tag team, but I don't know if I would enjoy tag team. I don't know, maybe I'll give tag team a shot. It might be pretty interesting. I'm actually surprised how fun this game is compared to the original. Alright, so where are we at in this game? It also seems like this game is a lot shorter than your typical CTR or whatever. Technique. Yeah, it's just weird how much Crash Bandicoot like I've played throughout my childhood. Like this is my childhood game. This is pretty much my Mario. Got a mask. What is this team up thingy? Does it do anything? And these are another thing. A lot of these Nitro maps, at least later on, these maps are long. Like F-Zero. Doing some F-Zero stuff, man. I'm waiting to get 10 Wumpas before I activate this thing. See how far I can go. Yeah, this is a really cool looking level, actually. Just a lot of stuff's going on in this level. Pretty cool. I think there's a shortcut in the middle where the pressers are. That didn't get me up to 10 Wumpas? Come on, man. I'm gonna have this mask in first place and I'm gonna wreck all of you. Oh my god, he stole that from me. Whatever. Yeah, so you can like go in the middle over there. Maybe I should have went because I have my mask. Yeah, it's weirdly technical, the CTR series. Like for a kart game, kart racer, you have all these weird mechanics to it. I mean, in comparison to like Mario Kart. Like in Mario Kart and even the Sonic racing game, I played a little bit of the Sonic Transform games and I enjoyed it. Just to get like a boost from a power slide. First of all, you have to do the power slide, which is like, you gotta jump, which is super weird already. You jump into your turn, and then you start boosting from this little bar thing. It's just like, very weird mechanic, but it just worked. And it feels good once you get it down too. But I think everything outside of mechanics, it's just like your typical track racer or kart racer. I mean, looking back at CTR and its levels, it just seemed like anything you'd see in another kart racer, I think. But I don't know. I haven't played too many kart racers besides CTR, so I don't really have too much of a basis of comparison. So I'm just biased, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. I'm very biased towards Crash Team Racing. But I did enjoy Sonic Transform. Ooh! There's a train, you just die. You just straight up die. Take that, Cortex. Get tiny. Don't last that long. Yeah, that's why I like waiting till I have 10 Wumpas to do items. 5. Oh my gosh, you... It was freaking Crunch who hit me, right? We're on the same team, you bitch. Oh my god.
Be more careful.
Hey, you shut up, Aku Aku. You be more careful next time. And it even hit him. Who are these orc guys? What games were you from? The Game Boy Advance one? Track-wise, they're trying to do a lot of interesting things. But like... Shut up. The train thing's really harsh, I think, on that level. Now, one thing, whenever I play Mario Kart or any other kart racer, it always feels like they don't give you enough control like this game does. The ability to power slide and jump and boost and do all these crazy things is just so fun to do. And they give you enough tools to be able to make turns without even pressing brakes sometimes. It's just so fun to play. Look, she's trying to kill me. There's like no one near us. And she threw that. And then Uka Uka's like, don't hit your friends. They're your friends. Freaking Crunch is trying to kill me all day. Okay, we're racing a robot. Bicentennial Man. Uh-huh. You tell me this at the end of the game. Wumpa fruit makes your weapon stronger and you go faster. You suck. Why does he have 2? I hope you get crushed by the train. Where's the train? Oh my gosh. Maybe there's no hazards in a boss fight. Because in the shark boss fight, little gears weren't turning. The turning is pretty weird in this game. Sometimes you get like a really good tight turn with a power slide, and other times you just don't get anything. Oh my gosh. We're way ahead, it's fine. Alright. So there's no rubber banding in the bosses, it seems like. They just go really fast. I think in CTR there was like a weird rubber banding thing that would happen. Oh, look at his cart. That's not a cart. That's a cheating thingy. It's a pod racer. Cheater. It's also weird, they don't give you this stage to try out beforehand. They just give it to you for the boss. Oh, and there's no map for this level either? Huh. I overshot it that time. I can't get any Wumpas. Oh my god, and the freaking fire went that far? You gotta be kidding me. Just trying to get those boxes, man. He's like super ahead. It's so annoying. Because once they gain a lead, oh my gosh. Once they gain a lead, how are you supposed to make that up? Without getting good items. You have to get lucky to get like a mask. He's like eating his own drops. Why does it auto aim to you? That's so fucked up. That's just like the like orb that guy threw, the mime guy. It just auto aim to you. I'm gonna wait because he's gonna throw his stupid ass bowling ball. Look at that, auto aims to you. It's so bullshit.
Does your mother tie your shoes as well? Finally, some competition.
We're gonna beat him, maybe? Woo! What's a triple boost? Got the golden mushroom. And we did it. Get wrecked. Dude, that guy's playing pod racing when I'm playing kart racing. Come on, man. Thing is also, these characters are in CTR, or the new one, Nitro-fueled. They're really ugly ass characters. I like how they're trying to mix up the boss fights. But man, the boss fights are just like obnoxious, I think. Let's see if there's any cups. I'm gonna go see if there's like a cup I can play. Unless I gotta unlock them. If I gotta unlock them, then I think we're good on this game for today. I know, it's about Nitro Kart, just this game specifically. I think I've already said what I liked about it and what I don't like about it. We can do a cup, okay. Let's do a cup. Let's do one on normal. Very normal. Actually, let's do hard. I think I'm ready for this stuff. Yeah, see, so in CTR, I believe it was 4 each cup. So instead of 16 tracks, we got 12. So we're missing 4 tracks. So it's not as many. I don't have all the characters unlocked either. Yeah, this game is alright. I wouldn't say it's better than CTR. It's obviously not. There's some weird thingies about it. But the best thing is that it tries to keep the mechanics the same, which is one of the reasons why CTR was amazing. Was its mechanics.
your 6.
I'm on your 6. Man, who did Cortex's voice? Jesus.
The doctor is in.
The doctor is in. The trophy's mine.
I'm on your 6.
I'm on your 6, goddammit! I should've threw that backwards. I was mashing it. That was terrible. That's what's gonna happen a lot in the new game online. Everyone's gonna just shoot you to death. Even though they're not trying to shoot you, they're just gonna shoot you anyway. And I was in first. Through technical skill, I was in first. Second's fine, I got second, whatever. Okay. How many points is that? 6. Alright. See, now this is actually pretty fun, like actually racing computers that are trying to beat you instead of computers that are not doing anything. Ooh man, I already feel it like when CTR comes to PC, it's probably gonna make my blood boil. Oh my god! Stuff like that's gonna happen. It's gonna be terrible online. Now, this level is probably my favorite so far, just because of the track design and the ability just to keep zooming all day, right?
Yes. Oh my.
Sorry, the focus is here. The focus is here. Just focus on those power slide drifts. Make me feel like a badass. Yeah, this is a very fun map right here. It's a messy looking map, but just the way you can navigate it is just so fun. And there's probably a secret there I don't know about. But I did it! I beat a cup on hard! I barely play this game. Man, look at freaking Cortex face. That's Cortex dance right there. The real dance. But yeah, that was Nitro Kart. Pretty fun. Staying true to the original game. And the only problem is that it doesn't have its own identity. It's more like an expansion of the first game, made by different people. That's what it feels like. It has less content, weird characters, and a story, I guess. But it's just CTR again in a different skin almost. But I can't say that it's a bad game. It's a pretty fun game. Kind of generic, but I can see why they pulled the levels from this game and ported it over to the remake. So, yeah. Nitro Kart. Pretty cool. Kind of wish I'd played it back then. I probably would have appreciated it more.